Hello everybody, get ready for the number 3 video. I'm sure you all noticed that I'm using a yellow mat instead of a blue mat today. Well, yellow and orange are very lively colors. This is going to be a lively yoga session. I want to tell you that we'll be holding some poses and we'll also be doing a lot of movement. So I'm assuming you already have your yoga mat since you turned this on. So let's go ahead and get starting with our standing yoga class. So just come to standing with your feet hip width apart. Draw your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale through your nose and then go through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. I like to begin every yoga class by just bringing some oxygen into our system and warming up a little bit. So let's open our arms wide, and from now on, inhale and exhale through the nose, breathing slowly. Inhale up, looking up, reach, exhale down. And again, inhale up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Open up your heart. Exhale down. And one last time, we're going to inhale up. And we're going to hold it and reach with one arm and then reach with the other. And now hold both arms up. Drop your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Tighten all the muscles in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax and exhale down. And to continue on with our breathing, bring your arms in the front. Inhale, open wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Arch your back slightly. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, open. And exhale, chin to chest. Now, inhale, lift, and circle your arms all the way around on the exhale. And then go the other way. Inhale, squeeze those shoulders, lift your heart center, and exhale. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, circling our shoulders, waking up the upper body. And exhale, and this time on the exhale, bend your knees slightly. Reach forward with your hands, bending forward, and come all the way down. Bending your knees to the point where you can touch the floor. And just hold this pose for a few breaths. Stretching out the lower back. Now walk your hands up your legs. That will protect your back as you come back to standing. And just relax in mountain pose and take a restorative breath. All right, continuing on with our warm-up, we'll start with the neck and just do a few neck exercises. Crisscross your hands. Inhale, elbows spread wide. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows toward each other. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. And last time, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Release your hands. And make 2 slow circles. Let the body move along. Just relax the neck now. Relax the shoulders. And then go the other way. Just loosening up now. Lift the head and let's drop down to the shoulders, working the shoulders a little bit. Bring your arms up even with your shoulders and roll your right shoulder forward and your left shoulder back, looking over your left shoulder. Now turn your head the other way, right palm up, left palm down, go back and forth. We're working our neck and also our shoulders. Think of this as a shoulder movement and the hands are just following. One more time, both sides. Roll in that shoulder. Relax your arms down. Place your hands on your shoulders. And let's begin rolling, rolling, rolling. My students have heard me say, I don't know, probably 1,000,000 times, that circling the joints is necessary. It gets that synovial fluid moving through the joints. Circle the other way. Yeah. Now let's move on down to the hips. Just circle your hips. Your knees are bent, your legs are relaxed, and just begin circling the hips. Nobody's watching. Have fun with this. This really helps loosen up the lower back and gets the legs into the equation. Now go the other way. The yin and the yang. 2 more circles. I'm sure you feel this in your lower back. Now drop down, hands resting on your thighs, knees are bent. And let's roll the knees and roll the feet. Lift the feet, lift the toes, work the ankles. And go the other way. Yeah. And let's come back to standing and take one more big breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring your arms into cactus pose. And we're going to hold this pose, really stretching our pectoral muscles. So also, when you're in cactus, make sure your head is not forward like this. So draw your chin back. And we'll do some bellows. Close and open. Inhale. Exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Let's bring the arms straight up. Separate your feet a little bit now. Inhale, exhale, lower your hand and reach with this arm and fold over. And circle your wrist. We may as well work our wrist and fingers while we're doing a lateral bend. And circle the other way. And come to stillness. And come all the way up. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Reach with this arm first and then fold over, circling the wrist. All the way up and relax down. Now, separate your feet, toes pointing out just a little bit, and just rock from side to side. As I've said before, we're kind of like a train in yoga. Sometimes we just move and move going down the track. And other times we stop at the station and hold it there. Now, take your arm and bring it around your head and flick it out. Now we're going to combine the movements. Around the head and flick. and around the head and flick, and around the head and flick, and other side. Around the head, flick, around the head, flick, and around the head and flick. So let's march. Marching is really good for you. It brings movement into the entire body. So I like to march sometimes between doing poses. Okay. We're going to move now into Warrior One. So face lengthwise on your mat and come forward on your mat. Place your hands on your hip and step your right foot back. Now, if you're wobbling a little bit, just widen your stance. Now, this is a gentle yoga class, so we're not going into the full asana. Extend your left thigh, look down, and make sure that you can see your toes. We do not want to push the knee like this. So get yourself comfortable in this stance and hold it. And now we're going to lift our arms up and out into open-hearted warrior. And breathe. Draw your hands to the front. And now bring the hands to the back, squeezing the shoulder blades, leaning forward, tightening your core. This is called humble warrior. Hold it. This is building strength in those legs. And now bring the arms slowly all the way up again. Take 2 breaths. And we come into Grateful Warrior with your hands in Namaste. Now step this foot forward. You might want to shake that leg out a little bit. And let's do the other side. Take the other foot back. Get yourself stable. Extend that leg. Make sure you can see your toes. Hands on your hip points. So your lower part of the body is really sinking down into the earth, and the upper part of the body is lifting up. And hold it. And then we move into open-hearted warrior, lifting that heart, fingers strong, 3 breaths. And then we come into humble warrior, leaning forward, tightening your core, squeezing your shoulder blades, looking down. Breathe. Now slowly draw your arms all the way up again. Warrior 1. 3 breaths. Draw your palms together, float them down to your heart center. Grateful warrior. Relax your hands and draw your foot forward. So warrior poses are very important in yoga because they represent, for one thing, really good strength because you're staying grounded in these poses. And We all face heartache and traumas, especially what we're going through now. So this represents no matter what, I am grounded. I am strong. So I really and truly love the warrior poses. So let's go ahead now and move into warrior two. So you're going to face the front of your mat. Take your feet wide as you comfortably can. Now turn your right foot straight ahead and lift your back heel and angle that foot a little bit. It will give you stability. Now take a glance down and notice if the heel of the foot in front is lined up to the arch of your back foot. That's the way it should be. And with that, we're going to move into warrior two. So extend this knee. Let's just loosen up, straighten, extend, and straighten. And now extend and hold. And once again, you don't have to go very deep, but notice that you can see your big toe. So the bottom half of your body is angled. Turn your torso forward. And on the inhale, lift your arms up. They are very strong. And look past your front hand. Look past the hand into the distance. You're sinking into the ground. You're strong. I could come up and give you a little push and you would not move. That's how I want you to feel. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Now turn your front palm up and drop the back hand on your thigh. And slide this hand down and lift this arm up. Now you can look forward if you want to. Sometimes people get dizzy when they look up. Hold this pose for a few breaths. Opening up that right side, steady as she goes, and come back. Now take your forearm and rest it on your leg. And reach this arm up and over. 3 breaths. Your leg getting a little tired? Look, you can do it. You can do this. You're strong. Come back up to warrior two. Now straighten this leg and lift your foot and bring this arm under and up and under and up and under and up. And drop this hand behind your head. And if you can, or if you want to, reach back with this hand and see if you can take hold of your other hand. If not, just let it rest on your back. A couple of breaths here. Release. Come back to warrior two. And let's straighten that front leg. Lower your arms. Come back to the center of your mat and let's just march a little bit, loosen up the leg. We did so many things on that side, I hope I can remember what we did. So, other side. Let's open our legs up comfortably wide. Turn your foot 90 degrees. It's very important to lift this back heel and have that foot at an angle, like your toe is pointing to 2 o'clock. Now turn your torso forward. Let's just loosen up the leg a little bit. Keep your knee behind your toes. And let's hold it and lift these arms up, palms facing up this time. Look past your hand. 3 breaths here, sinking into the earth, lifting the torso. Drop your back hand and lift this arm up as this hand slides down your leg. And we come back slowly to warrior 2. Now drop your forearm on the leg. Lift this arm up and bring it over as far as you can. Really reaching. And come back to warrior 2. Placing this hand on your back, let's lift up and back and up and back. Little flow to loosen up the legs. And bring this hand all the way up. Drop it behind and see if you can touch your fingers. And we take 3 breaths here. I can touch on one side and I can't on the other because I had a frozen shoulder. So just always do what you can, experiencing no pain. And then release, come back to warrior 2 and take 3 breaths. And let's straighten the leg. And come heel toe. And let's march. Let's take a little break and loosen up a little bit, just so side to side here. Yeah, feels good. Sort of tap your kidney and the top of your shoulder. One more time, and come to rest. Okay, the next standing pose is Trikonasana triangle. So once again, separate your feet. Turn your right toe out 90 degrees. Lift your back heel. Make sure you're feeling steady. Torso facing forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back. Exhale, reach. We're just improving, extending our range of motion here. And exhale. Reach, and now come down, let your hand rest in front of your leg, and let's bring this arm up. Now you can look up or just look forward. I want to caution you about triangle pose. Sometimes you just want to get that hand down to the floor, and watch what happens when I try to do that. My body comes forward, because I can't reach all the way down here and straighten this body. So make sure that you're comfortable in this pose. A nice pose for balance and concentration and strength and stretching. Drop this arm behind you and let's circle this arm a few times. And then go the other way. Always have to do the yang after the yin, or the yin after the yang. And this time, bring this arm all the way forward to rest on your leg. Now some of you may be able to reach the floor. Just make sure you feel a nice stretch with your back straight. I'm just going to rest here. And use your hands now and come back up. That is beautiful. I love triangle pose. So let's do the other side. Here we go. Take a moment to line your heel up with the arch of the back foot. Sink down into the earth. Turn your torso forward. Lift your arms. Let's reach and extend and back and forth. And this time, reach and just come down and lift this hand up. Sorry about the phone. I can't make people stop calling. So lift that arm up. Your shoulders are against the wall. And your hip has come forward a little bit. That's just a natural movement of the hip. Now drop this arm back and circle. 1. Oh yeah. 2. And the other way. 1 and 2. And then draw this hand down to rest on your leg or on the floor. Stretching out the hamstrings and walk your hands up your leg and draw this foot in, heel toe the foot in, and just march. March. This sort of loosens up the back and gets some motion into your legs. All right, those are 3 strength building poses. So right now, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh boy, this is not good. I tell you what, let's just separate the legs. Bring the arms up. Bend at the hip, come straight forward, all the way down, and let your hands rest on the floor or on your legs. I want your hands resting on something. Your back is flat. Just a nice half forward fold. Breathing. And walk your hands back up. We're going to do some balance poses now. So if you need to get near a wall or something that will help you, unfortunately I have a mat on carpet which makes it kind of unsteady. I'll do the best I can. So let's start. I want you to find a spot in front of you and keep your eyes focused on that spot called a drishti. And I want you to remember to breathe in and out. And let's start with tree pose. So place all the weight on your right foot. Now, you can just simply do tree pose with your foot resting on your foot resting on your calf, or you can bring your foot all the way up to your thigh, which I'm not going to do because of the softness of the floor. And let's just do a simple tree pose with our hands in namaste. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake that leg out. And let's put the weight onto our left foot, eyes focused, breathing normally, sinking into the earth, lifting up the torso, and bringing this other leg to your foot, your calf, or your thigh. You can have your hands up, or in namaste, or out to the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's circle our knees. And let's do one more balance pose. This one is a moving balance. Rarely do people lose their balance when they're standing still, right? So we're going to move a little bit with this balance pose. So I'm going to step off this mat. Maybe you can still see my feet. So first of all, let's just lift the right knee up and out and up, and see if you can reach behind you without touching the floor, and then come all the way forward and hold it and relax down. Beautiful. Wow. And let's do the other side. Lift the leg up, out, up, sorry, and behind without touching if possible. I'm going to tell you, it's kind of hard to keep balance these days with so much going on in the world. We try to be calm, but it does affect our balance. And bring the leg back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. Let's circle our knees a little bit. Rolling those feet. And now we're going to do a moving half of a sun salutation. So I'm going to face this way. I think this is better. No, I think it's better if I face this way. So here we go. We'll just do 3. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, bend forward. Exhale, slide your hands down to the floor. Inhale, come halfway up, squeeze those shoulder blades, tighten your abs. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. Palms face forward, bend your knees slightly, come all the way up, squeeze those shoulder blades, open up your heart center, and exhale down to the heart center. Let's keep it going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, halfway up, exhale down, right arm up, exhale down. Left arm up. Exhale down. Inhale, come all the way up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Bring your hands together. Let's do one more. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, bend over. Tighten your abs. Exhale all the way down. Halfway up. All the way down. Right arm up. Exhale down. Left arm up. Exhale down. Come all the way up. We haven't done a twist today, so let's bring your hands down to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Back to center. Exhale, twist, back to center. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. So this concludes the first part of our standing yoga class. So I invite you now to do one of 2 things. Either come down onto your mat, roll down onto your back, Please, this is so important to take a rest. Everybody should lie on the floor every day and just spend however long, at least 3 or 4 minutes, just relaxing on the floor with your palms facing up. So I bid you namaste. I'm going to do, I have to quit saying going to do, but I am going to do now a little extension for those of you that really want a little bit more of a challenge. We will do 3 sun salutations. So if you're still with me, come forward onto your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, down. You may have to bend your knees here. Inhale, take the right foot back. Exhale, take the left foot back. You're now in plank. You can either chaturanga down or drop onto your knees and come down this way. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward. Bring the left foot forward and come all the way up. And let's keep it going. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down. Inhale, take the left foot back. Exhale, plank. All the way down. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here's another way to come up if you can't bring your foot forward. Let's just do it this way. Just walk your feet forward or step 1 foot at a time up. Come all the way up. That's 1 sun salutation. Let's keep it going. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Down. Right foot back. Left foot back, plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You can either walk forward or bring your right foot forward, then your left foot forward, and come all the way up. Go, down, up, down. Left foot back, right foot back, drop to your knees if you want to, come all the way down, inhale up, downward facing dog, left foot forward, right foot forward or walk, and up. We've just done 2, we have 1 more to go, both sides. Inhale up, down, up, down. Right foot back, left foot back, plank, back. This time, 1 foot forward at a time, or you can walk your feet forward like this. Come all the way up. 4, 2 and a half, and number 3. Here we go. Last one. And up, and down, and left foot back, right foot back, all the way down, upward facing dog, and walk forward, and this time just walk your hands up. Wow. That got your heart rate going, didn't it? Let's take a big inhale up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. Namaste.